Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. Hey, look, I'm sitting down today. I didn't feel like standing up. Hey, but pretty much, I wanted to come here and talk to you guys. I had a idea that I was kind of shuffling around in my head. And I was like, yeah, let me make a video on that. Pretty much, I was talking about the J. Cole and Kendrick. Are they friends? Will that mixed rod, that that supposedly album ever come out and stuff like that? I probably touched on a couple videos, but I actually want to sit down and do a breakdown and everything like that. So over the last couple years, man, let's say starting about 2011, Kendrick came out with Section 80. We all know J. Cole produced High Power on that, right? One of the best tracks on the whole album. Very good track, man. I like High Power a lot. One of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs. Over the years, you had Good Kid, Mad City, Born Center, J. Cole's first album that came, a Sideline Story. And then, you of course, you had 2014, Forest Hills Drives, To Pimp a Butterfly. Then, Damn came out, the KOD came out. Now, at that point, I think there was a point when that mixtape or that album, that joint project between the two of them could have came out. And I think between 2011 up to 2018, there was that chance. That was that window, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, over the last couple of years and everything that's happened, you know what I'm saying? Like with First Person Shooter, we all saw what happened with that, how big of a track that was, but then how like that was a response to First Person Shooter. And then we all know what happened after that, right? So recently, J. Cole did drop a track, Port Antonio, which I did do a review on my channel. Go check it out. I thought it was a pretty good track, but there were some certain bars in there I was kind of like, head scratch. Like, I'm not too sure about that. Like, I wouldn't have lost the battle, man. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro, that whole line. You know what I'm saying? Now, as an MC, he's supposed to feel that way, but at the same time, there are people picking that apart. You know what I mean? And at the same time, does he feel like him and Kendrick are close? You know what I'm saying? In his mind, they probably, hey man, it's still my bro and everything like that. But is that relationship, I put it like this, is that relationship close like we think it is? You know what I'm saying? Like back at one point, we thought, hey man, they're like two pieces in the pod, man. Like, hey, they need to do a project together. They really just, two sides of the same coin. That's how it usually goes. I mean, that's how we thought they were, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I guess over the last couple of years and how the beef transpired and everything like that and how everything is post-beef now, are Kendrick and J. Cole close like we think they are? I think that J. Cole is closer to Drake. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Drake went on tour together. I know at the same time, him and Drake, they did drop First Person Shooter. At the same time, he gave his, he apologized to Kendrick first, and then he apologized to Drake in this one. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that J. Cole is closer to Drake than he is Kendrick. I think there's a chance of J. Cole and Drake doing a project. Now, we'll see if that happens afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Because we know Drake holds on to stuff, man. He holds on to stuff, and he'll come. I'll say that for a video. I'll say that for a video. But at the same time, I think that him and Kendrick, that window and opportunity for them to release that album has passed. You know what I'm saying? I think it's passed. It's been years now since it's passed. And I don't think that they're as close as we think they are. You know what I'm saying? And maybe at one point they were close, but at the same time now that how everything has transpired and how people change, man. People change over the years. That's another thing. People do change, you know what I'm saying? But for this, because of the battle and everything like that, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I think that, yeah, they probably like, hey, what's up, man? What's up? But maybe that relationship, as far as in our minds where we thought it used to be, I think it's probably dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just one of those things, hey, what's up, dog? And just kind of keep it pushing. But then again, they're grown men. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for them. But it's just in my mind, I'm thinking about it like, I don't know, man. I think it's probably not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not the same. But, hey, man, I still love them both. I think they both got, great music and everything like that. And with the Fall Off coming out, with Kendrick's album coming out and stuff like that, we're going to find out. Do you guys think it's going to be more shots thrown at him? You think, J. Cole going to throw shots? You think Kendrick's going to throw shots? You know what I'm saying? Because I know after 7 Minute Drill, of course, that was J. Cole's diss and everything like that. Yeah, he went full-fledged in on Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? We saw what happened after that. A couple days later, he apologized. And he told Kendrick on the stage, yo, take your best shot and all that. And then you listen to Euphoria, Kendrick really didn't go at him. He, threw a couple shots at him and stuff like that. But it wasn't, he was solely focused on Drake. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, with the Port Antonio track coming out, people still having their discrepancies about certain things. Will Kendrick respond to it? But me personally, I think it's dead in the water. It's one of those things where it's like, it is what it is. That's in the past. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we'll ever see that album. And I don't know if we'll ever see them again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, together doing a project. I mean, that's just me personally, especially how everything has changed. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about this news. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see you guys soon.